चाहे जो तुम्हें पूरे दिल से मिलता है वो मुश्किल से, ऐसा जो कोई कहीं है, बस वही सबसे हंसी है। उस हाथ को तुम थाम लो, वो मेहरबा कल हो न हो। Lovely, lovely meeting you.
I was just reading so much about you because somewhere I had heard about you a lot. I've seen some of your movies, but when we know people personally, we read upon them.
Yeah.
You identify them with them so differently, and your
Yeah.
story is very intriguing. I mean,
Hmm.
when I look at from where you come, the legacy you bring with yourself, and the legacy you're intending to create,
Yeah.
it's very different, no? So now
Yeah.
you tell me, how do I define Satyajit for my audience? Who is he? Is he a guy who
That's
wants to make his own name? Is he an actor who's already established? Is he a legacy holder of a family which has already made a mark in the industry? Like your
no.
grandfather, I think, has really
He,
been a
yeah.
pioneer.
I mean, he was my grand uncle,
Yeah.
and my family. If you talk about my family, I come from a family of teachers. I come from a family. So I was born and raised in this place called Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh,
Uh-huh.
and तो 16 साल की उम्र तक मैं वहीं पला बड़ा था. मेरे पिताजी, my father was a teacher. He was a
Uh-huh.
mathematics and science teacher. My grandmother was a teacher. So I come from a family of teachers. And the name you took, the great Pandit Satyadev Dubey, he was my father's uncle. He was my grandfather's younger brother. So yes, I usually never mention his name because I think it's not required. I'm here to create my own space. I'm here to create my own name, and that's what I've been doing ever since I've been in Mumbai. I'm 32 today. I remember I've been
I think I do
working.
cheers to you for that. Huh? Now that you're talking of your age, we both are on the same number. So
Oh,
good for
sweet.
that.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been working ever since I remember. I moved to Mumbai when I was 17, and I remember within 2 months I started working because I'll tell you, I come from a space where I'm a product of a matriarchal family.
Okay.
I was born and raised by women. My grandmother, my mother, and मेरी दोनों छोटी बहनें. They were younger to me. They are younger to me,
Wow.
but somewhere they also raised me in a way. Because women, they tend to mature way more faster compared to,
Totally.
yeah.
So I
And
think you might have a good understanding and relatability with women, more protective and more caring. Because you kind of have grown up with them, you understand their emotions more.
I mean, yeah, I do my best. I do my best to be, because somewhere it's etched in your DNA, no. आपने जो अपने इर्द गिर्द देखा है, आपने जो महसूस किया है, आपको जो चीजें समझ आती हैं, and I think you become more wiser and mature with age, and you become a little more calmer, a little more patient with yourself and the people around you. तो जैसा कि आपने मुझसे पूछा, who is Satyajit Dubey? Satyajit is someone who's constantly evolving. Satyajit is someone who's constantly learning. Every day feels like a new day because you know. Past 40 days were really, really amazing, but very turbulent as well. In terms of, there's a film that was releasing, Aye Zindagi. Then
Yes.
the house,
I'm
my house where I
fascinated.
live, the house where I live in, that was under renovation. Um, because of some reasons, I was hospitalized for 5 days.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so a lot of things were happening. And abhi kuch dino pehle, and then my sister. So I spoke about two of my sisters.
Yes.
The youngest one lives here in Bombay, and she's a writer. The middle one, she
Wow.
lives in Berlin with her family. She's married now. She has two beautiful kids. They are over for their holidays. So the house was under renovation, and it got delayed because of certain reasons. And I knew that they are going to come over and stay at their mama's place, and I was really excited about it. And मुझे ना
And
बड़ी
then you
एंजाइटी
correct.
मुझे हाँ मुझे बहुत एंजाइटी हो रही थी यार, घर रेडी नहीं हुआ है अभी, बच्चे आएंगे because यार one is the youngest one is 1, the elder one is 4, Satvik and Suraya, and they both are, kids are how they are sensitive to dust and
Yes.
everything. तो मेरी पूरी and so in between, I think I burnt out in between. That's why I was in hospital for 5 days.
Oh
And
my
past few
God.
months, yeah, yeah. But it's everything is fine now. And
that's what I was saying when I'm talking to you. It's so real. That's one of the way how India Podcast also connects with people, real personality. I am still like the moment I was about to go on air with you, I thought, okay, it's a celebrity again. It's about an actor coming from industry. You've worked with who's who. I mean, if I check the list, you've almost worked with most of the celebrated people. You've worked in theater and all, but your life seems very normal. It's like you are
I
struggling
think
with everyday things like we do. There's not
I
much.
mean we all are, yeah. I think वो ना, I don't know why I can't talk about anyone else, but even when I'm acting, even when I'm on set and doing a character, I try to be as real as possible.
True.
Not be Satyajeet Dubey, but be the character, not play the character.
Yes.
I know it's not always possible to always become someone else, but my constant effort is to understand and become the character that I'm playing and being. More
So
than playing, I would.
are you trying to rope in the theater actor or artist in you into cinema? Is that very natural for you? Because being real in cinema today might not be as easy depending on the kind of films you pick. So are you very choosy on the films? You only choose the films that demand real actor from you or being the real who?
No, I'll tell you. Look, I'm not in a space where all the best of the people are coming to me and offering the best of the things. Trust me, I'm not in that space. I'm in a space where I'm still struggling and trying to find the best possible work for myself. And yes, I say no to a lot of things, but those are not the things that anyway I'm really excited to do.
So what
Second thing,
excites you? What is the most excited thing for you to choose your script, to choose the movie that you eventually land up to?
anything that moves me, anything that entertains me, anything that shocks me. When I'm reading something, when I'm reading the material or I'm taking the narration from the director, if I'm extremely moved or excited about the part and the film, I would go ahead and say yes. Like during Aye Zindagi, I had another opportunity where it was an ensemble cast and it was a big film. It was with all the top actors right now, in even the young brigade, the age bracket I'm in right now. They are more commercially viable. They've been a part of the 100 Crore Club and all that. And they told me it's a part, it's a parallel lead, it's whatever. But I read it and I was like, listen, I don't see myself in it. But उन्होंने मुझे ये कहा कि भाई नहीं इसमें you're getting to dance with the heroine and you're doing this and this. I was like, I didn't come here to dance with a particular heroine or do this. If I want to do commercial masala, I'll do it in my terms. Otherwise, I don't want to do it. And that has been my stand. And once you know yourself, once you found your voice, once you know, and you're confident of who you are, and you're really secure in your own space and your being and your inside out, and you know what you can bring onto the table when you sign a film or say yes to a part. This confidence comes. This confidence comes where you can say no to things.
Yes.
So
even though you must have little fear of losing more opportunities.
No, I don't fear things anymore. I've lost a lot in life. I've lost when I told you that I'm a product of a matriarchal family. I've lost most of my family members when I was between 1998 and 2004. Like there were so many people who passed. My father when I was 12, my Tauji when I was 13, my Bua, my Mama, some really close people who were close, and really young, early deaths, and that opens your eyes to life in some other way, which cannot be articulated in this one particular, conversation and podcast. That is something which is, as you grow older, you realize the value of life more and more, and you realize we are nothing but mortal beings. Nothing is forever. This youth, these books, this coffee machine, the stardom, the films, nothing is going to be forever. They're not just outside. Nothing is going to last forever. Everything is temporary, right? So seeing death so closely, even around your family, it gives you some sort of sense to express as much as you can to the people you love and give your life to the things that you truly want to do. And but somebody just said in the comment group, life is rough. Life is not rough, my friend. It's like a glass half empty and half full.
How you
I
look
really,
at it matters.
yeah, I want to tell you how you look at it, man. If you're gonna be pessimistic about things and say कि यार इसमें ये problem है उसमें वो है तो struggles कहाँ नहीं है. I'll tell you, even people like Mr. Bachchan are struggling in their own way.
Yes.
Everyone is struggling. Your levels keep changing, but that
I
doesn't mean
think
your struggle stops.
you're right. It's often said that when you learn life either through life or through death. So it's a choice. If you're not
I
able to
mean,
understand the value of life with your own life, then maybe a death or a close person loss will make your own life worthwhile. You know, you
that was
understand the
for
importance
me
of your
that
own life.
particular for me that particular part was more about that expressing my love to the people who are still there around me. That is
True.
one thing. Second thing, when I spoke about the whole past 40 days being really turbulent, but extremely grateful also that some
Yes.
great things also happened. So
Yeah.
my counterintuitive thought, the way I've trained myself in life is that मैंने गिना कि यार I don't know, I just counted days. I was like 2023 में there are only 64 days left. अभी
Yes.
2-3 दिन पहले की बात है.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, how do I bounce back and be my best possible self? And before
Wow.
2023 starts, will I be able to finish a couple of books? So the look that you're seeing right now, this
I
beard and
can
hair
see,
and
yeah, I
everything.
can see a lot of books behind you. I thought that's not for a showcase, right? Are you into books and reading?
I don't know, you have a conversation with me, and if you think I'm making sense, then I might read. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good way to
I,
answer that.
yeah. And no, I
You
was
are
not talking,
making sense. And
I
like
was
you're
not
making
talking,
sense than most of the sensible people we've spoken to. And I mean it. So I
no,
won't go with the names, but yeah.
yeah, it's okay. I was not talking about the books. I was talking about the look.
Look,
This beard and the hair. It's for something that I'm going to start working on.
I think it goes well. It's pretty nice. It is looking nice. It
Thank you
indeed
so much.
makes you look
That's really
more
kind
royal.
of you. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, the counterintuitive thought is always that how do I bounce back stronger and better and more agile and more fit mentally, physically, spiritually
It's an
in
everyday process, I think. Every day one has to go
yeah.
reflecting back and come back. Some days I'm sure the days will go completely sky high, you just don't feel time. But coming to Aye Zindagi, can you tell me how the experience was or what was your whole and experience through the making of the film? What it meant to you? I love the
It
songs. I listened to
thank
all of
you.
it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll tell you, Air Zindagi, the experience was, it's like life is taking a circle and coming back to the point where where it was supposed to be. So I'll tell you the biggest reason for me saying yes to Air Zindagi was, as I told you, I lost few people while I was growing up. And when my Tauji passed away in 2004, I don't know from where this thought dawned upon me. And I went up to my grandmother who lost her son, which is again extremely tragic. And I told her that can we donate, Munna Dada's eyes, my Tauji.
Hmm.
And she was like, yes, go ahead. And we did that. And because of him, at that point of time, a 6-year-old girl and a 55-year-old lady could see because of we
Wow,
donated our Tauji's eyes to the
that's
child
great.
and to this lady. And when the script came to me, I was going through it. I started. I'm seeing the couch right in front of me, so I was sitting in the couch right in front of me, which is there, and I can see myself right there. I started at 12:30. I finished the script around 2:45, and there were few instances where I had to keep the script because I was so overwhelmed. एंड मुझे ये रियलाइज हुआ पढ़ के कि यार जिंदगी में ना बहुत सारी चीजें आएंगी जाएंगी लेकिन इस किस्म का किरदार इस किस्म की कहानी शायद फिर से वापस ना आए सो आई रियली वांटेड टू डू इट because what the film stands for, what the film talks about, and it's so bizarre that when you see the film, you'll be like, it's out of a Shakespearean play how things unfold.
Yeah.
बहुत लोगों ने देखी नहीं unfortunately, but I really hope that they get to see it when it's out on OTT. But but the film is based on these incredible true incidents that happened in someone's life, and when you see the film, you'll be like, this can't happen in real life. And they say, now there's this line, life is reality is stranger than fiction,
Yeah.
and that's what this film talks about.
It is very
This
nostalgic also. Yeah.
and that is one thing. The second thing is it talks about organ donation, and it's not a documentary on organ donation, but क्या है, इस फिल्म में हमने ह्यूमैनिटी को सेलिब्रेट किया है, ह्यूमैनिटी का वो एस्पेक्ट दिखाया है कि जब आप खुद एक एक पेन से गुजर रहे हैं, बहुत दर्द के थ्रू जा रहे हैं, और उस दर्द के बीच में, उस ग्रीफ के बीच में, इफ यू कैन थिंक ऑफ समवन एल्स, अगर आप किसी और के बारे में सोच सकते हैं कि अगर मैंने कुछ ऐसा स्टेप लिया जिससे अगली 7 जिंदगियां बेहतर हो सकती हैं, 7 नए लोगों को जिंदगी मिल सकती है, उससे बेहतर कुछ हो नहीं सकता. So we are celebrating love in the realist and the most human way through Aye
I think that
Zindagi.
shows the power of love. You know, when they say love is powerful, I think this kind of love is powerful. When it
Yeah.
has the power to grow beyond yourself, and
Yeah.
in your pain, you're able to help others. I think that's a huge thing. But how was it working with the cast? Was it a great fun moment for you guys? Because it was emotional film, I'm sure there are going to be very overwhelming moments you guys were shooting in. But how was
Yeah.
it? How was it on the set for you?
Yeah,
And some of the veteran actors were with you, so how was the whole experience for you?
Not some. There was only one. There was Revati ma'am.
Yeah.
And she is quite a. She has quite a beautiful, graceful, presence.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, this film has been the emotionally and physically the most difficult process of my life, the most difficult experience as an artist and as an individual, because when I had met the director, उन्होंने मुझे कहा था कि सत्यजीत, I really like your energy, I like your enthusiasm, but the person who suffers from liver cirrhosis, their body starts shrinking in a very weird way.
Yes.
Their body starts shrinking and their stomach comes out because of the infection and all the stuff that they are going through internally. So and I told him that I really want to do it, and I promised him that if you decide that we are working together, I'm going to deliver the guy to you in 27 days, and फिर 30 दिन में वो जो 10 किलो घटाना, and then
oh my god,
that was a really painful process physically.
How did you go about that? Was it like completely going by a routine, or were you on a
routine?
Because emotionally you were also going through preparing for it. Physically you're preparing. You eventually start living the character in your head.
It was extremely painful. I mean, you stop eating food, यार. आप एक टमाटर खा लोगे, खीरा खा लोगे, black coffee पियोगे. I used to keep running. जितनी मेरी कलाई है उतने मेरे arms हो गए थे. I remember.
Oh my god. That kind of a process for an actor to bring out the character.
I mean, जरूरी नहीं है आप हर फिल्म के लिए वही करते हैं, लेकिन जहां पे रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, that's where you do it. And that's what I did. And then as I was talking about that, आप जब कोई किरदार करते हैं तो क्या है, initially 3-4 दिन मुझे लगा मैंने पंगा ले लिया, because it was a really painful space to be in constantly, because it triggers a lot of anxiety, it triggers a lot of past wounds, etc. But then slowly I also realized that that I have a responsibility. I am representing a lot of families and a lot of people who go through that pain, who go through this kind of thing. And that gave me a lot of strength. And believing in the fact between action and cut that I'm living it. So just imagine, for a 26-year-old guy, he gets to know that I'm going to die in 6 months. And whatever you say, whatever you do, it has to come from the place of truth. That's how you can only,
Actually, that's when you start living so consciously. Otherwise,
at that point of time, you don't think about other things. I'll be very honest. You just, when you're doing the part, you're staying true to that.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the space to think about anything else. हाँ, जब आपने film कर ली, when the character is done, when the film is done, then in retrospect, when you look at things, it might change. A lot of things might change. But while doing the film, you're just in that space, you're in that world, you're living that character.
Yes. But Satyajit, how has your journey in the industry been like? I mean, this movie, I can understand how it has been a process for you to come into a character, play, live it, and then come out. But how do you look at your journey in the industry now? Because now the game for how we look at entertainment has completely changed. I don't think now movies are approached the way it was approached even 5 years back. Now it is more about what script is coming, what kind of, because everybody is watching the OTT for good
I
Good,
I
good content.
I disagree with you. See the films that are coming out. Nothing much has changed. Trust
Is
me.
it? Don't you think the choice of the consumers have become more aware? They're not
Yes,
there to see any
that's why
proper stuff.
the films are not working. That's why the films that you're
They're not certainly. I
seeing,
don't want to
yeah,
name any, but they're not working the way the
yeah,
numbers
they're
are.
not working because people are not learning. They are making films that are not being appreciated.
So
You're
is it
so
an opportunity for you guys to actually bring out the content that really people want to watch and they are watching?
when
Certainly.
you say you guys, what do you mean by you guys?
I mean simply that we're actual actors. I think for a longer time we didn't see real actors getting that space out. It was always about being attached to big productions and getting some kind of a
I'll
space
tell
in
you
the
something.
channels. And
I'll tell you something. I'm not going to talk about anything else, anyone else. I'm going to talk about myself. As an actor, I've done a film with Red Chilies also.
yeah.
The film didn't work. वही होता है ना यार. It's a very simple thing. आप सबसे सब स्टैंडर्ड फिल्म भी बना लो, लेकिन जो ऑडियंस अगर उसे चला देगी ना, अगर उसे 100 करोड़ क्लब में चली जाएगी, अगर रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट है, तो वो बंदा जो टैलेंटेड भी नहीं है वो दूसरे दिन स्टार बन जाएगा.
Okay.
और आप कितने भी टैलेंटेड हो, अगर आपका कॉन्स्टेंटली काम आ रहा है, एंड इफ इट डजंट क्लिक एट द बॉक्स ऑफिस, no matter how much work you're doing, no matter how much heart and soul you put in your effort, in your process, the kind of stories you're telling, till the time it doesn't click at the box office, you are not a success.
But now
That
do you think
in the
there's no need for the box office validation anymore? Because now it is about people watching it on the different platform. They're not going to check on the box office result anymore, review to go and watch a film. I think it's about मेरे system पे कौन सी film अच्छी है, content अच्छा है. I can take that 2 hours on my flight also to watch a good one, and people are quite
exactly,
happy. It
yeah,
just
yeah.
opens the
So
door for good content all over.
definitely, that's why you see there are so many amazing actors who are getting great opportunities in all the
It's just
OTT
coming out. They were always there. It's just that now
yeah,
we can see them. It's so
yeah.
bizarre that we come to know that they've done so many films. And how come the same person was acting then and we couldn't see, and today we can? Because the whole, I think the fog has been removed. We're just there to identify with people so closely now. Like talking to you as closely, I can feel like I'm talking over a coffee table. It's just a computer system that's allowing me. That close we have gotten to everybody on different
हाँ जी.
platforms now. But a screen pe jaake it was larger than life, which was a good feeling. Was it a dream for you to be on the big silver screen in theaters and larger than life, the hero for everyone?
नहीं,
How
मैं
did
आपको
you
बता
realize?
रहा हूँ, मैं अपना सपना जी रहा हूँ. मैं जब से मुंबई आया हूँ, मैं तब से अपना सपना जी रहा हूँ. मैं सारी वो चीजें कर रहा हूँ जो मैं हमेशा करना चाहता था. तो इन माय हेड आई एम ऑलरेडी अ विनर. क्योंकि अगर आप
There is no
जिंदगी में,
difference in the reality and the dream you had. कि जो सोचा था वैसा reality है ही नहीं.
अगर आपके सारे सपने अभी साकार हो गए तो फिर कल के लिए क्या बचेगा? अगर आपने आपने अपनी सारी चीजें, सारी ख्वाहिशें अगर पूरी कर ली हैं और सब अगर अभी हो गया, तो कल करने के लिए तो अभी तो बहुत कुछ करना है. हाँ, अगर आप कहेंगे कि क्या सत्यजीत तुम ग्रेटफुल हो, मैं बहुत ज्यादा ग्रेटफुल हूँ. क्या तुम, अगर आप पूछोगे मुझसे कि are you satisfied, I would say no, I'm not satisfied. You would ask me are you happy, I would say कि हाँ, मैं थोड़ा खुश हूँ, थोड़ा नहीं हूँ. क्योंकि वो जो एक नाखुश रहना और एक वो जो रेस्टलेसनेस होती है, वो आपको और ड्राइव करती है
Yes,
एक बेटर
totally.
इंसान बनने के लिए, एक बेटर आर्टिस्ट बनने के लिए, एक बेटर एक्टर बनने के लिए, टू वर्क ऑन योर फिटनेस, टू वर्क ऑन योर माइंड, टू वर्क ऑन
Yes.
योर सोल. एक ये निरंतर वो तो काम चालू रहता है ना, वो तो कभी नहीं
True
रुकता है.
that. True.
तो
But did you ever feel like when you walked into the industry and the kind of thought you had about the industry being कि ये ऐसा होता है, and you have some understanding of it from your bringing up also, वैसा ही निकला industry कि कुछ अलग था? The reality is these are all businesses at the end of the day, right?
देखिए जब मैं बिलासपुर से मुंबई आया था, तब एक 17 साल के बच्चे की, जो छोटे शहर के लड़के की जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग रहती है, वही थी. आप चकाचौंध से बहुत प्रभावित रहते हैं. आपको ऐसा लगता है कि भाई ये कुछ अलग ही दुनिया है. अभी जब मैं, आप इंडस्ट्री की बात कर रही हैं, जब मैं किसी पार्टी में या कि लोगों से मिलता हूँ, तो यही लगता है कि भाई सब अपना काम कर रहे हैं. और एट द एंड ऑफ द डे नथिंग इज पर्सनल. यहाँ कुछ पर्सनल नहीं है. अगर कल आप, इट्स लाइक वेरी मच लाइक स्टॉक एक्सचेंज मार्केट.
Wow.
अगर
How
आपका,
do you
हाँ,
relate that?
मैं वही आपको बता रहा हूँ अपनी एनालॉजी की. कल के दिन अगर आपके जो स्टॉक है, अगर वो नंबर्स ऊपर जाने लगे, मतलब आप हिट है.
Yes.
और अगर तो लोग आपके स्टॉक्स खरीद रहे हैं, मतलब लोग आपके ऊपर इन्वेस्टमेंट करना चाहेंगे.
Yes.
और एज एन एक्टर और एज अ प्रोड्यूसर और एज अ डायरेक्टर, आप अपने स्टॉक्स कैसे लेके जाएंगे वो आपके ऊपर है.
Yes.
आप
So there
कौन से,
there are no rules for success in the industry. Are there any rules?
who made the rules? There are no rules. I don't think there are any rules. You make your own rules. I've been
Wow.
told so many things. अभी 2 दिन पहले मुझे कितने सारे लोगों ने, क्या है कि आपका खुद की एक IQ और EQ होना चाहिए कि
Yeah.
जब आपको 100 लोग अलग अलग किस्म की नसीहत दें, पहले मैं थोड़ा डिफेंसिव हो जाता था, मैं ये बोलता था नहीं नहीं आप ऐसा कैसे कह सकते हैं, मैं तो मेहनत कर रहा हूँ, मैं तो ये कर रहा हूँ। तो अभी कोई भी कुछ कहता है ना कि तुम्हारा ये जो गेम है थोड़ा कमजोर है, तुम यहाँ पे काम नहीं कर पा रहे हो, तुम इन चीजों पे थोड़ा लैग कर रहे हो, तो फिर मैं उनको कहता हूँ कि हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं आप, शायद मुझे ये नहीं आता, मुझे नहीं नहीं, मैं बिल्कुल आई कम फ्रॉम अ प्लेस ऑफ कि ये व्यक्ति शायद मुझसे ज्यादा जानता है, तो ये मुझे बता रहा है कि आप ये नहीं कर रहे हैं या आपको ये करना चाहिए। फिर मैं उनसे पूछता हूँ कि आप बताइए कैसे करना है, आप मुझे
Oh my
रास्ता
God.
दिखाइए, आप मुझे
Are they
बताइए
able to
कि
do that? Are they able to guide you once you ask them?
कैन आई टेल यू द ऑनेस्ट ट्रूथ?
Yeah, please, because that's very strange. When you ask people to explain the route, they might not be able
I'll
to.
tell you, you look within, you'll find all the answers. You listen to your voice, you be aligned. And to look within and to be aligned, it's not very easy in today's times. आज के समय में आसान नहीं है कि खुद की अंतरात्मा के साथ उसकी आवाज सुनना, उससे कनेक्टेड रहना।
True.
आपको बहुत सारी चीजों को लेकर बहुत अवेयरनेस चाहिए, बहुत कॉन्शियसनेस चाहिए। देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स दैट यू नो। तो मुझे अभी तक कोई रिग्रेट नहीं है, मैंने हमेशा अपनी अंतरात्मा की, अपनी गट फीलिंग की, अपनी इंस्टिंक्ट की बातें सुनी है
Wow.
और उसे ही फॉलो करता आया हूं मैं अभी तक। हाँ।
This sounds so contained. While talking to you, I feel like
हम्म,
you're not just grateful, but you're somewhere very I won't say optimistic, but you're quite in the moment. You're pretty much okay with the things with the way things are panning out with you. And
no,
pretty
I'll tell you, I'm not. I'm extremely hungry. I'm extremely ambitious. I'm
yes,
extremely driven.
but with the
And
gratitude.
yeah, with a sense of gratitude because आज से 2 साल पहले जहां मैं था उससे तो बेहतर जगह में हूं ना।
Yes, so nice.
सो मैं हमेशा, एंड वी ऑल टेंड टू क्रिब यार, हम सब ना, हम सब कहीं ना कहीं चीजों में, हमें हमेशा वो ग्लास आधा आधा, आधा
Yeah,
खाली
we
आधा
kind of
वो
shift
बोलते हैं
to
ना।
that looking from the empty space,
हाँ,
not
तो
the
मुझे
space
ऐसा
which
लगता
is
है कि
full.
आप हमेशा, यार मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि क्या, आई एम एबल टू थिंक स्ट्रेट, आई एम फिजिकली फिट, आई एम एबल टू रीड, आई एम एबल टू राइट, आई एम एबल टू हैव अ कॉन्वर्सेशन विथ यू।
Wow.
तो अगर मैं ये सारी चीजें कर पा रहा हूँ तो मुझे किस, हाँ, अगर उसके बाद अगर आपको कुछ हासिल करना है जिंदगी में तो उसके लिए मेहनत कीजिए, आप आपको जो सही लगे वो करिए।
You don't believe in sitting and cribbing over things that don't work out the way you want, right?
हाँ जी बिल्कुल, यानी क्रिप करना मेरे, मैं कई बार करता हूँ तो आई थिंक हम सबके अंदर वो दो आवाजें होती है ना, तो एक आवाज बोलती है कि अरे बेवकूफ अपना मुंह बंद रख, क्रिप मत कर, जाके उसके लिए मेहनत कर जो
I'll do
चाहिए।
this fun thing with you, Satyajit. Let's have this quick thing to know you. 10 questions, just very briefly, so that people know a little bit more about you, and spontaneous one. What is that makes Satyajit feel very relaxed?
गुड वर्कआउट।
Wow, fitness guy. The kind of movie, the genre of movie you want to do.
कॉमेडी।
Wow, I was about to ask, are you going to step? Do you like comedy genre?
I
Do you
love comedy. I've been just doing back to back intense stuff. I really want to
Yeah.
do comedy.
The actor you really wish to work with, might have also worked, but work again with. It could be someone from outside India also. Yeah.
Ah, I'd love to work with Tabu.
Wow, really? Can I have a reason for that? Because I really like her. I think she's the one woman which defines beauty and I think art in a different way. What is your reason?
Yeah, आपने कह दिया, आपने
You're
जवाब दे दिया।
stealing mine. You have your own reason, I think, no?
I think she's extremely graceful and there's this very surreal kind of beauty that she
Wow.
has. And beauty is not just about the exterior.
Yes.
Sometimes आपकी अंदर की जो पर्सनालिटी है वो आपके काम में, आपकी आपकी शक्ल में झलकती है।
Totally.
Maybe when you look at someone for the first time, that person might not be कन्वेंशनल तरीके से वो सबसे खूबसूरत इंसान नहीं होगा,
Yeah.
लेकिन आप जब उस इंसान से बात करते हैं, इंटरेक्शन करते हैं, आपको रियलाइज होता है यार देयर इज समथिंग रियली नाइस अबाउट दिस पर्सन।
True that. True. So one movie that you think you could have taken up as the character, like played the lead role better. I won't tell you about the actor, but any movie you felt like I would have done it. Not
The
better,
better.
and I wish I, not better. I wish I
Hmm.
had got an opportunity.
मुझे मैं सत्या का बीकू मात्रे बहुत अच्छा करता, मुझे ऐसा लगता है. I think मनोज वाजपेयी सर is one of my inspirations. I'll be very honest, but मैं वो करना चाहूंगा. मैं एक फिल्म थी लाला लैंड, मैं
I
वैसा
didn't
कुछ
see
कर
it.
हाँ मैं वैसा कुछ करना चाहूंगा. एक साइंस फिक्शन एज अ जॉनरा मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है, मैं वो करना
Wow,
चाहूंगा.
it's so less in India. Science fiction is something I think we should just get in
और
more.
मेरी एक फिल्म भी आ रही है जो साइंस फिक्शन है, जिसका पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन
Wow,
चल रहा है अभी. हाँ
you
तो
can't talk about it now. Can you?
आई कैन, मतलब अभी तक वो अनाउंस नहीं हुई तो बता के कुछ मतलब नहीं होगा, बट इट्स अ.
We'll get one more opportunity in person to meet you then.
हाँ जी.
I want to see you. So I get the kind of movies you want to work in, and one place you want to spend your time in. Like Satyajit would like to spend his time in. Like it can be a place, a city, a country where you take a
the
escape.
place the place where I'm sitting, the place
Oh,
I
this is your.
absolutely. हाँ, मुझे मुझे मेरे घर से बेहद प्यार है. मैंने उस घर को उसी तरीके से बनाया जिस जिस तरीके
Wow.
की जगह में. मैं जिम नहीं जाता हूँ. मेरे घर पे ही मैंने एक छोटा सा एक रूम है जिसको, जहाँ पे मैंने अपनी सारी रीडिंग्स करता हूँ, अपनी फिल्म के जो कॉन्वर्सेशन होते हैं, अगर कोई मिलना चाहे, सारे जो कॉस्ट्यूम ट्रायल्स होते हैं या लुक टेस्ट होता है, या
So you do
मेरा
it at
डांस.
home. You're a home
हाँ तो
person.
हाँ, I love my own space. This space that you're seeing behind, it's a
Yeah.
library cum cafe. So
Yeah,
a
I
lot of,
thought so. It looks like
yeah,
that. The
yeah. So
machines.
तो मेरा ख्याल यही रहता है कि मुझे, and I love coming back home. I look forward to coming back home.
That's so amazing from people hearing from Bombay. Who in Bombay can manage to reach home also on time? I think they end up their whole journey on road. Your
Yeah.
best cuisine or the best place you suggest where one can find you eating more, you know? The best restaurant or a best place you like to chill out? Okay, I got it. The one behind you, right?
Not behind, right in front. That's the kitchen. मेरी माँ
And
के हाथ
what,
का
what is
जो,
the best cuisine that comes out of that kitchen?
मैं
So
बता
that
रहा
people
हूँ,
can
मेरी,
come in.
आप जितनी भी क्यूजीन खा लें, आपको आई थिंक जो आत्मा को तृप्ति मिलती है, द सोल सेटिस्फैक्शन दैट आई गेट, जब मेरी माँ के हाथ का मैं दाल चावल और भिंडी की सब्जी खाता हूँ थोड़ा घी डाल के उसमें,
Wow.
उससे बेहतर कुछ हो नहीं सकता मेरे लिए. यानी वो उसमें जो ऐसे मन को शांति मिलती है ना, और थोड़ा सा आम का अचार. तो मेरी माँ अचार बहुत अच्छा बनाती हैं, उनके हाथ में कुछ अलग ही जादू है, स्वाद जो होता है,
Wow.
तो वो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है.
And what is the mood revival hobby that you have? Something that you like to do when you have to get yourself back to your best?
कई दफा ना आप मैं ज्ञान नहीं झाड़ रहा हूँ, लेकिन आपने कहा था कि ये शोपीस के लिए लगा के रखा है, कि तो एक किताब है इसमें, इस स्टैक में एक किताब है जिसका नाम है द पावर ऑफ योर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड. whoever is listening to us right now, I would recommend you to read that book. It will really help you to realize a lot of things about your own self and the power of your mind and your subconscious mind. So there's a very there's a really interesting and beautiful line in that book. तो कई बार आप कोई किताब पढ़ते हैं तो पूरी किताब आपको पसंद आती है, लेकिन हर चीज याद नहीं रहती है.
Yes.
यानी एक समरी उसकी आपके दिमाग में रहती है. करेक्ट. द पावर ऑफ सबकॉन्शियस माइंड की एक लाइन है, your emotions are nothing but energy in motion. So whenever,
Wow.
yeah, emotions are
I
nothing but
feel that. Oh, that's nice.
yeah. So जब मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि there's a turmoil that I'm feeling inside, or if I'm feeling anxious, or if there is something that I'm not happy about, either I dance it out or I go for a run. So that way,
means your energy is in motion. You need to balance that up.
No, it's just like I'll tell you, हम सबके पास ना इतनी कई बार एनर्जी होती है कि हम उसे दिन में खर्च नहीं कर पाते हैं. मेरे साथ तो कई दफा होता है ये.
So true.
So a really strong workout or a good run or a good dance session of dance or any activity that will help you, you know, release your that extra
I think that
pent up
saves
energy.
you from unnecessary behavior that we end up doing out of emotional outbursts because we
Yeah.
don't know how to synergize the energy. But Satyajit, can you tell me, are you fond of music? Are you a good singer?
Who isn't fond of music?
There are people, I don't know, but there must be.
I love music. I can't operate without music.
Really? What kind of music do you
मैं आपको बताऊंगा. मैं जगजीत सिंह से लेकर ब्रूनो मार्स से लेकर
आप वो
नुसरत
मुझे
फतेह.
बताइए जो आप गाएंगे भी. So I'm going to ask you.
मैं नहीं गा रहा.
You can't cheat on that. This is my. I have called for this show. You agreed for it. Now you have to leave me with a song. Because now you said I live with music. I can't live without it. तो आप choose कर ले. Bruno Mars का गाना आपको गाना है या जगजीत? That is your choice. So which is the one you want to leave us with? You want to identify a singer in you?
यार अब आप मुझे you're putting me on a spot right now.
You're always on a spot. You're an actor, dude. You need to be on the spot.
Yeah.
The song that you were listening just before you got on with us.
अरे वो तो पंजाबी सॉन्ग था, उसकी लिरिक्स भी याद नहीं मुझे. एपी ढिलन का कोई गाना सुन रहा था मैं, अभी गाड़ी में आ रहा था जब वापस. कैंडी उंदी सी. नहीं, but I'm not.
I can't do that with you. I'm worse with my song and voice.
So I'm gonna देखिए क्या है, ये सब करने के ना पैसे लगते हैं.
Maybe चलिए we do this tie up on deal on camera.
No, but
commercially with you.
No, I'll sing 4 lines for you. It's one of my favorite songs. It goes like चाहे जो तुम्हें पूरे दिल से मिलता है वो मुश्किल से, ऐसा जो कोई कहीं है, बस वही सबसे हंसी है, उस हाथ को तुम थाम लो, वो मेहरबा कल हो न हो.
You sing well.
Do I?
You really sing well, yeah. I think you sing the song also. As the next area you should step in. Next movie you're singing for yourself.
Yes.
And for others.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I just came, I mean, trust me, I was so like thinking Satyajeet will come in 2 minutes. I'll prep up my mind back because I was also full of a lot of thoughts and everything. It just popped up. So I lost all the thoughts I prepared for. And we just
Why?
So that's your energy now. You just blasted into my energy.
No.
I put that on you.
No, my team told me that I need to be here at 5 p.m. So I was late by a couple of minutes.
Are you a punctual person who's OCD with? You have an OCD with anything? Cleanliness, punctuality?
Look, we use the term OCD very loosely. Huh? OCD is actually a really problematic thing for a lot of people. Maybe you're.
OCD? Yeah, we casually use it like just something very particular about.
हम इंसान इतने बेवकूफ होते हैं ना, इतने सारे terms को हम इतनी like terms like depression, terms like a lot of things which are really offensive, and we use it so loosely.
Yeah.
We don't realize कि OCD नहीं है. OCD मुझे I'm very particular about things, और मैं बहुत कोशिश करता हूँ कि मैं punctual रहूँ, लेकिन कई बार देर हो जाती है उसका कोई. तो अभी भी 2 मिनट देरी था, मैं देरी से आया था. बट हाँ, कोशिश रहती है कि आप समय से पहले पहुंचे, क्योंकि कहीं भी अगर कोई एक कॉन्वर्सेशन करनी है या सेट पे जाके काम करना है या किसी दोस्त के घर पे किसी ने डिनर में बुलाया है, तो आप या किसी मीटिंग पे जा रहे हैं आप, तो आपका पहला, आई डोंट वांट टू स्टार्ट माय कॉन्वर्सेशन, ओ आई एम सो सॉरी, आई एम लेट, यू नो आई गॉट स्टक हियर, yes, you are late and you need to be apologetic about it because you screwed my time. So that is there. So
to avoid that, you always want to kill that.
And you are more in control. You are not anxious. You are more thoughtful. आपके thoughts जो हैं, आपके जो ख्याल हैं, जो लोगों से आप बांटना चाहते हैं, जिन चीजों के बारे में बात करना चाहते हैं, वो it flows more easily because you are not thinking about कि how do I make up for being late. क्योंकि guilt भी होता है ना.
It's such a nice lesson. I think I'm learning from you because this is a way people get easy. Otherwise, always I had a question why people are so obsessed of being on time. If you miss out, it's okay. But yeah, now I get an answer about it.
But I mean, time is something that needs to be respected. Your, mine, or anyone for that matter. So
what turns you off? That is the last question I leave off this conversation with you. What is one thing that pisses off Satyajeet Dubey? That someone can turn you off with?
People who are not kind to other people. This when I'm treating you in a certain way, but the other person in a different way, because I cannot gain anything out of that person. I don't like superficiality. I don't like जब लोग आपको, not just me for that matter, अगर आपका बहुत ही उनका बिहेवियर, उनका माइंडसेट ये रहता है कि कहाँ से क्या आ सकता है, उस किस्म से हम अपने दिमाग को, अपनी कॉन्वर्सेशन को. If you're a good person, be good to everyone. And if you're not, then be the a-hole that you're supposed to be. Always.
To everyone.
Embrace that. Don't. Yeah. तो
Don't be
आधी दुनिया,
selective and complaining.
हाँ, आधी दुनिया तो एक्शन और कट के बीच को छोड़ के हर जगह एक्टिंग कर रही होती है.
True, man. You're so honest. You're brutally honest. I think that's one good part of you. I don't know
No,
how
it's
to
it's
use
it's
it,
it's
but you
it's
are
it's not a
honest.
it's trust me, it's not a good part. It's just a reflection of my name जो बहुत ज़्यादा हावी हो जाता है. I really
Now I
need
know.
to.
Now my first question gets answered here. How do I
What?
define Satyajit? So it is
Which is what?
simple.
Which is
Sach
what?
bolta hai, the one who says the truth.
नहीं, मैं नहीं बोलता हूँ सच. मैं बहुत झूठ बोलता हूँ. I'm
What are
not
you?
gonna lie. अरे.
Not that flimsy jhoot. The real truth you're carrying on the face only, man. If anyone does anything, you're just there with the reality, reflecting people with what they can be. So I think you reflect your name.
They say na, fake it until you make it. I have to make it so hard that I don't have to fake it.
I quite like you. You're meant for comedy genre. You have a strong sense of humor. I could not laugh out loud because I had to control my laughter sound. So I was like, I won't give it away on air now.
No, it
But
was
you
really
really have a strong sense of humor for
it
everything
was
that you
really
say.
it was really spontaneous. आप जो कह रहे थे वो it was just like a match of टी tuck tuck
Yeah.
tuck tuck tuck. Yeah.
Let's see. We are hoping for more from you and very excited to have spoken to you. Thank you for taking your time with us. And hope we can meet you in person very, very soon with some new projects you bring in, especially the
Thank you so
science
much.
fiction one. Quite
Thank you
looking
for having me over. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for sharing the time with us. It's a pleasure.
Yep.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Lovely talking to you. Bye bye.
ऐ जिंदगी है मेरे दिल की फरियादें दो बातें एक बार सुन ले कभी जानो मैं के हद से उलझी है तो फिर भी एक बार सुन तो सही